Okay, hi everybody. Just getting myself around. I cannot believe that I am not here. Didn't hear my phone with all your amazing messages and lovely, amazing, caring people who are checking up on me. Hi everybody. Hi Lisa. Hi Andrea. Hi Lisa. I'm so sorry, ladies. I took my daughter shopping to Kmart and just didn't even realise the time. So I understand if people are too busy, and now that it's 10 to 8, I'm looking a little bit dishevelled. Sorry about that. Hi, and I'm sorry I had my phone in the bottom of my bag as we were walking around Kmart. You guys are amazing. I just appreciate you all so much on checking up on me. Poor Heather, I had her really, really worried. I'm really, really sorry. But it just makes me feel so, so special that you were so worried about me, and I'm really sorry for making you feel worried. You've been catching a swarm of bees, Andrea. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh my gosh. It's okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for being so concerned. Now, I just turn my fan on. I walked in the door and I was just like, how's it going? And Mick goes, everyone's really worried about you. So I'm really appreciative that you, and I'm really sorry that I just did not even hear any of your messages for some reason. Did not ping. Oh, good. I'm glad you're not going anywhere near them, Andrea. That's good. Yes, so sorry. And here I was thinking I was so well organised. I posted the card yesterday morning. Did I post yesterday morning? Yes, I did. Or this morning. Yesterday morning. I don't know. Going back to work has just been a little bit throwing me out of routine, to be totally honest. Completely got me all over the place. So, I hope that you guys are that you've still got some time to do that. Yeah, Lisa, Kmart strikes again. I left here at we left at 5:15. Whoops. Maybe actually 5 o'clock. So that was nearly 3 hours. We were at Kmart for 2 hours nearly. So in fact, actually, we got to the point that Piper even said, I'm kind of done now. I think we'll go home, eh? Oh my gosh, so sorry, ladies. I just lost track of the time, and we got in the car and it didn't even occur to me. And then when I have my radio going, my notification, when I have my GPS going, the notifications aren't as loud for some reason. I know. I know. She's like, right, I'm done. And I was like, but we've got stuff to do. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, we did manage to find quite a bit of stuff in Kmart. Didn't quite find exactly what we wanted, but got some ideas for some Christmas presents, which was great for, she wants to do some stuff for her dance friends and couldn't really decide what she was doing, so we did get some ideas about it from that, so which was great. All right, enough chatting. Let's get in. We're going to make this Starburst card. Now this is just one variation. You can get it so that it comes out from the center and comes in. Now you can do this and cut them however you like, really. But what I did find online was quite a nice template, which I don't seem to have written down. But that's okay. That's okay. It's so we've got a standard card base. Let me flip you down, and we'll get into it. I will just see. On my Pinterest, because there it is. So we've just got a piece of Evening Evergreen. I'm using the Painted Christmas DSP for this one. So that is just 2 different designs. So I've got that's the ones that I've used on the front, and when you flip them over, they've got the pine cones, and I don't know, it's not pine, but you know, Christmas foliage. So what I thought is, well, what I'd share with you is that however many pieces of paper you decide as, or patterns you want, is actually how many pieces of cards you're going to get. So how many cards you're going to end up making. So you could, if you're using 3 designs, you're going to get 3 cards. If you're using 2, you're going to get 2 cards. So I have another set all ready to go, but I'm going to use those on another one. I'll cut them with you. So let me just get back to my card. There it is. So these are the pieces that I've got left from it. So I thought I would give. Now another option is, if you've got scraps like this, just using scraps, and you can cut your Starburst pieces out of those. So it's another great card for using up all your scraps. So I've got these 2 pieces left, which I thought I might do those 2 designs, which is a really soft, subtle holly. I think that is soft sea foam, and then the evening evergreen. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I think those 2 look quite nice together. That's a bit busy. Yeah, so I'll stick with that. So I haven't cut my paper so that I could do it with you. What I did find is these are American measurements, and so when I cut when I put it all together and cut the DSP at 4 3/4 by 3.5. But what I found is it was quite tall this way, so I actually afterwards trimmed it down just to give a bit more of a border. I probably would come down slightly more again, so it's an even border around the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these at 4 3/4. 4 3/4. What do I have left? My glasses there. And then 3.5. No, yeah, 3.5. Which is actually the same size as the white matting piece. Oh gosh, Kelley. 4 3/4 by 3.5. Alright. So you end up with some extra bits there that you could use as well. So you've got your 2 pieces. I'm going to use 2 pieces. This is your white piece, which is the same piece, which all of these are going to mat onto here. So if you wanted to start out by, that's smaller. Why is that smaller? Anyway, 4 3/4, unless I cut it wrong. No, 4 3/4. Alright, so we're going to go and put a mark. Now I'm just going to do it here so that I can, sorry, I'll move myself over a bit so you can see what I'm doing in my rush to get here. Don't worry, Sandra, so was I. I was very, very late. So it's really nice that you're still able to join me, or join us. I really appreciate it, because I've only just started. Okay, so I'm going to pop that on. And I know that these marks here on my trimmer are 1 inch, all right? So I can pop them on and use those, or I can pop my paper through here, line it up with the 3 inch. I'm going to line it up with a 3 inch mark there, and I need to come across 1.5. So I'm just going to put a little pencil mark there, and then I'm going to come across 2, so that it would be 6.5 there. So you've got 2 score marks there and there. That's right. And then turn it this way, so it's portrait, and you're going to come down 1. So I've got that sitting at 4, so I'm going to come down to 5, and then 1.5. That doesn't leave me 1 1/4 though. 1. Oh, yeah, it does. Alright, so then 1, so you've got 1 coming down and then 1 1/2, and then that will leave you 1 1/4 at the bottom. Your measurements aren't, it doesn't matter really, but it just gives you a nice kind of template. So we're going to start from this corner. So we're going to get the sun ray direction of, or the sunburst that way. So we're going to line the bottom left-hand corner with our first top line there, and I'm actually going to cut both of them at the same time. So if you want to do that, that is great. If you don't, that is great too. So it just means that you'll need to mark both of them. So you're going to get your bottom left-hand corner in your track, and then the first score mark, which is your 1 1/2 score, and then don't move it as you bring your guard down. Just like that. Pop that in and cut. So you end up with one piece that looks like that, or 2 pieces that looks like that. Right, we're going to keep this corner, and you're going to come over to your second score line there. And I think I've said this before, I actually like to work back with my cutting blade. So I'm going to put those to the side. Now this time we're going to cut, we're not going to cut, you can if you want, like I said, it's your design. If you want to come up there you can. We're going to come to this 1 inch one down the right hand side. So we're going to pop that there, our corner in there, keep that in place, come across, and then our last one is this little one down the bottom, so we're going to pop that in there, and then that in there. So you then end up with these pieces. Now let me move the trimmer out of the way because you don't need that anymore. And just so that you can see them, I'm going to pop them here. Oops. It goes there. It goes there. It goes there. Alright, so that's how you end up with your pieces. So then it's just a matter of playing around with them. You could leave it as one design and have a little gap in between them, or you can swap them out. So I'm going to go with the lighter one there and then the darker one there. So I'm going to pop those next to each other up the top there, and then I'm going to go lighter one there. So I'm taking the dark one out, darker one there, and then lighter one. So those will be, when I make them, those will be my 2 cards. Now, because I have already cut these with the same measurements, essentially, I could swap them out and use different designs in them if I wanted to. One goes there. Maybe I did trim this paper down a bit. That one there. So, you know, if you've got 2 or 3 patterns, you can switch them out. I'm going to just leave it with the 2 greens, although that one doesn't look too bad actually. But then I don't have... I think I'm alright with that. Oh, what do you think, ladies? I think I like the 2 greens. Not sure. Because I don't know then if I like that with that, or that with that. That's what I've got before. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that, those ones, like that. But now I have enough cards to make, enough strips to make another 2 cards, and then, you know, you can always cut some more. If you have the width the same, then just kind of come across with the, you know, the measurements across the top to get your angles. or you could just randomly cut some pieces. It doesn't matter. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop these on here, and they just should essentially, and it doesn't matter if they don't, you can trim it. So let me move this out of the way, do our base. Okay, and then we've got our mat there. Actually, not organised as I thought I was. The holiday catalogue, just while everyone's kind of watching, the holiday catalogue finishes in a month's time. And as of today, which is the 1st of December, some of the items are retiring, and so they're on what's called the last chance list. So I'll pop that up tonight, and some of them, not all of them, because they don't reduce the price of all of them, but some of them, I must have trimmed that because it's the same, so I must have adjusted the size of that before I put the measurements up. Some of them are reduced, some of them are not, but if there are some sets that you've been thinking about getting, now is the time to do that. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like to order some Stampin' Up! Products, I will happily take your order. And I am putting one in this week, so let me know. So I'll put the last chance list up after this. And so we're just going to piece these together. And just, I use liquid glue for everything, really. But one good thing about the liquid glue is that you can get into the corners nicely over this side. So that is one of the reasons that I put my sentiment over that way as well, because it helps to keep it in place. If you're using paper that is directional, you might want to just check that it's going in the right direction before you cut it, to make sure that it doesn't look like it's upside down, because that would be really annoying that you put all that effort in and then you're not happy with the direction of your card, of your designer series paper. Ladies are very quiet now. I hope you're all right. Oh, I hope that means that you're crafting with me. Does that mean who's making the card with me tonight? It's always nice to know if someone's crafting along. Oh my gosh, that was so hot today. And then the rain was muggy. Wearing a face mask all day is just hideous. I'm sure there's other people that have to do it as well, and I'm sure they think it's hideous too. But it's just so hot and clammy. Then after school we did a little dance. We have our graduation, which we can't do for our Year 6s. So we're doing a little video, which is so cool. Yeah, Tracy, that's it. That's not silly, really. I do that sometimes. It is good to watch first and then do it after. So I might just trim that because I didn't quite line it up. That's annoying because it's on that side. Yeah, so the teacher that's organising the video for us, which we're super, super grateful for, I'm just trimming this down a bit because I actually want it to be a bit more even around the edges than I've got it. So that's up to you if you want to do that. I mean, you don't even have to have it. You could have it right in the corner there. Or you could fancy it up. Well, maybe that's all right. Fancy it up. So you got the straight one there and then a oblong one there. And I can put my sentiment in the middle. No, don't like that. No, I'm going to trim it down. Yeah, so we had the teacher who is organising it got us all out there. No, it's hideously hot, isn't it? Oh, nice, Alison. I think I was driving to work this morning, Sandra. It was 21 degrees at 8:45. Just how much do I need to cut off that? Might go to there. Small, can't add it on. Oh, Christine, that's cool. That'll be nice. Be nice to be able to have someone in your bubble to be able to do crafts with. Although, on Friday, we go to Red so we can start doing classes, hopefully, in the new year. It would be exciting to be able to do this with what supplies you have. You have enough to make cards, Trace. We all start out like that. All start out with small amounts and build it up. All right, I'm going to have it like that. So, for those of you, if you're interested, this is now a really odd measurement. 3, let's say 3 and 1, 2, 3/8. So that now I've trimmed it down to 3 3/8. And it is, and I only trimmed that off because I trimmed it from 4 3/4, but that was only because I didn't line it up there. I was quite happy with the width. So 3 3/8 is what I've trimmed it down to. So it's about, it was 3 1/2. So it's a really small smidge, but I just like that wider border at either end, top and bottom, than before. So now trim off some on the. Yeah. Well, Trace, if you come to my classes, I cut them all for you, so you don't have to worry about your measurements. It's been a little bit of a challenge for me to make sure that I get my measurements ready for you guys to do the classes, so that they're all right. When I have a class, I get them all kind of ready for you, so you just have to stamp and emboss and cut and stick together. But it gives you a sample that you can then go and work with to make your own. Yeah, so I was saying about the, you can have it going up. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. So you can see it from both directions. Then you could actually make this a portrait card. It doesn't have to be landscape. Makes us lazy either. Well, no, I think sometimes when it's something new that you've done, it's quite nice to have it already there, so you can, I quite like that. So you can have it like that too. Great for a men's card. Great for a men's card, because men's cards are really annoying to make sometimes, because they're not as easy. There's not as many options out there, and sometimes they can be a bit boring. But using some designer series paper and some more masculine colours can make all the difference. All right, I've already punched out. I've used my Fave double oval punch. So I've punched out a white and I've punched out real red to go with the back there. Now, I think I've got this set, which is retiring, sadly, but I think I might keep it because it's not very often you get one that says good luck. So that is a really nice one. But I just wonder if that might fit, because that's quite nice. Every season brings its own wonder. Let's see if it'll fit. Nope. So try again, Kelley. What have I got? This one is also retiring. Oh, it does, Heather. Yeah, the yellow would be cool, Lisa. And you don't have to use DSP. You could just use different coloured cardstock as well. Would look amazing. Okay, so this one here, which is one of my favourites in this catalogue, is also retiring. So I might have to... I don't really have a little one. Be of good cheer. It's not really something that we say in New Zealand. It's very American, isn't it? But let's give that one a go. Be of good cheer. Or... where's the... no, that's now stuck to my cardstock. That was smart. Maybe if we just put jolly. Or I could do a double label, couldn't I? That would solve all my problems. Let's see if I've got a strip that I can punch out. Possibly. Oh, I think I saw Mary watching. Mary, are you there? Just checking that you got my message and that I dropped your order off into your letterbox. Yes, Sandra, you're right. It is a little bit tricky with this one with getting the words the right size. And now I'm having trouble getting a piece of cardstock the right size, so I don't waste it. But I'm going to have to... oh, that might work. No, it does. Yay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put that on there. And now, I was showing you how to do this the other day with post-it notes. I'm going to show you how to do it with washi tape. If you have any washi tape, it's very handy because my post-it note... oh, excellent. Thanks, Mary. As you saw the other day, the post-it note didn't stick very well. So I ended up... okay. I ended up... it kept falling off, so it was a little bit tricky to get my... So, if you've got some washi tape, and to be honest, Stampin' Up! Don't sell this anymore, so Kmart's quite good. Or just like a painter's tape will work too. So you just want to pop that on there, stamp in the colour, take it off, especially if you're not going to use the same colour again, because you don't want to mix your colours in your ink pads. I'm just going to huff on that a little bit. I'm actually going to pop this down the bottom because I want to overlap it a bit. Hopefully my label's straight. Nope, never mind. So that's one. I'm going to do it like that, and then I'm going to do the other one in green. Evening Evergreen. So just wipe off that any excess red off there. Pop some washi tape over that. Yeah, like that. Oops, I can't see what I'm doing. It's out of the camera. So I'm just going to pop some washi tape on there. Move that out of the way. Just be careful when you're taking your washi tape off because it's kind of a plastic coating. So you'll get ink all over yourself. Excuse me. Ooh, yeah, overlapping it. Kind of. Oh, I should have just left it, shouldn't I? Okay, so 'tis the season to be jolly. Give me some red cardstock that I can stamp out the other bubble with. Oh my gosh. I'm on the big TV in the kitchen. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm not on screen, Andrea, because I just, when I first came on, I looked at myself and thought, oh my gosh, no wonder they think I'm in trouble. That's I look hideous. Like I've been dragged through a bush backwards. It's humidity. So I'm glad that it's just my hands that you're seeing, Andrea, and not and now I want to move that so that it's actually up. Thanks, Lisa. That it's oh, yeah, what? Because the tissue hasn't wiped it all off, and the green's a bit dark, so I don't want a shadow like I have got on the other one. So I'm going to redo the jolly on the back, and I'm going to centre it so that it looks a little bit better. Alright, so just put some washi tape on there again. Rip the washi tape off. I'm going to rip it off gently. And then I'm going to put that, centre that. Not very centred. Oh well. It is what it is. It's what makes it a handmade card. So I'm going to pop that down there and one at the top there. So I'm just going to glue these onto the back, onto the colour. Okay, layer. And then some dimensionals. And yeah. Glue this one onto here. Like that. To get sugar for his. Oh, is it what calls them, like pulls them back in, Andrea, so that they are they swarm? Is it swarming? They're swarming. Is that what's happening? My husband has bees at work, not at home, thank goodness. And you know we're in the city, so it's not ideal. Mind you saying that, he has them on campus at university. So you know, all right. So that's what we've got so far. Let me move those out of the way. I'm just going to get some gems. Everyone needs a bit of sparkle in their life. And I'm going to start together. What would be really cool with this is if you used coloured card. Shipped them from work. The Starburst card, Sandra, it's called. And I found a template which I will also link with the photos when I put this on. So I might do sequins or diamantes. I might do diamantes. Okay. How sticky is that? Sticky. Let's put some on here too. And it doesn't, it's kind of lost in there, isn't it? Put that on there. One, two, three, four. Let's do one more. And one of these berries. Whoopsie, flipped it over the wrong way. Oh, now it's stuck to the putty. We never had that happen before. Okay. How far away from the... what? Oh, that was those cutter bees that we were supposed to get, weren't they, Lisa? I don't think they woke up. Yeah, originally down in that corner by the big tree, by the obstacle course that we're going to put them. All right, so that is, you can't see both of those. I'll just put my hand in the stamp, which is something that I always say that I'm going to do, but I actually did it today. So there we go. Those are our two versions. Yeah, I don't think the cutter bees are around anymore. Real bees would be cool. Actually, I remember talking to Diana about that because Matt's done a... it's not an arbory course because that's to do with trees, being an arborist. But anyway, he's done his course that he can have bees. And so he was going to come in and chat with her. Far away from when you work is all good. They aren't that bad. It's the wasps that you've got to worry about. The bees are okay. As long as you leave them alone. Oh, okay. Interesting. I wonder if they're still going to. I'm sure. Apiary, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure Philip and Victoria would be quite keen on that. Now, I have to have a look and see who put a card. Make sure I've got my list right. So, when I checked, I think there was... So we've got Tracy. Oops, with a capital T and without an E. Alison, Heather, Sandra, no, Andrea. I'm sure Sandra did one as well. Let me just go back and have a look. Tracy, Sandra. Oh, maybe it was Sandra's comment that I saw. Oh no, Sandra did do one. I was right. Okay, so I have got Sandra, Allison, Andrea, Heather, Tracy. Please let me know if I have missed your card. And I will quickly add you in now. So if you... Oh, got stung by a bee on the way home yesterday. Landed from my... Oh my gosh, that is painful, Heather. I got one on my finger, on my knuckle. And I thought I grabbed... And I got stung because I grabbed it. But I thought it was a hair on my arm. And so I was flicking it away and I got it squished in there. And it was really sore. Really, really sore. My hand swelled up and everything. It's not very pleasant at all. Alright, so any more that I've missed? Anyone else that I've missed? Oh my gosh, look at my hair. That is terrible. Okay, I'm going to flip you around so you don't have to keep looking at me. And so we've got 5 ladies. Let me just make sure. No more there. Look at all these beautiful cards. Beautiful, beautiful. I have to say that embossing, Andrea, looked amazing. And they're all so, so different and also wonderful, amazing cards. All right, let's give it a go. Heather, I still owe you a prize from Sunday night. Oh my gosh, so sorry about that. And the winner is Sandra. Yoo-hoo! Congratulations, Sandra. I will be in touch hopefully soon. Actually, I think I've still got... Yes, I have. I've still got your envelope. Respin. Are you sure? Are you sure, Sandra? Okay, all right. Well, that's very kind of you, Sandra. I don't know. I don't want to take you out though, because you did a great card. All right, here we go. It's gone on you again. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. That's twice. Should we make it 3 times out of, third time lucky as well, or should we just leave it as you're winning it? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's meant to be. We'll just leave it as it is. All right, I'll be in touch. I do have to get Heather's first, and then I will send you a message with some options to send, and then I'll put both of them in the post. I've just run out of stamps, and to be honest, and I need to go and buy some more stamps, so that's why I haven't managed to post yours yet. And I am still a little bit iffy about going to the shops, so I try not to, although you wouldn't know it after 2 hours it came out today. And crazy how many people aren't wearing their masks properly and walking around the mall. Yeah. So, but anyway, I will get that sorted and get it off to you. So it definitely was meant to be for you to win twice in both spins. That was amazing. All right. Thank you again, amazing ladies, for checking in on me and making sure that I was okay. That's that was really special. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you, and I appreciate you sticking with me for the late class that was half an hour or 25 minutes late. I hope to see some cards from you. If you want to put more patterns in, you could make yours pieces smaller. You could, instead of having the 1.5 to 1.5, you could make them like 1.5. Yeah, so thank you, Andrea. I appreciate that. At least I got it done. I didn't get everything done, but I did get a big chunk of what I needed done. So that was nice. So I'll put the template up as well as the cards that I found on Pinterest. But like I say, there's so many different versions of it, and you, I'm sure, will come up with an amazing one yourself, but I will put the template there if you would like to use it, so that you can do the same one. But again, you could use, you could actually use 5 different pieces of paper and have 5 different patterns on there. Thank you, Sandra. That's very kind. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. So also remember the last chance and retirement list is live from today. Those products in your holiday catalogue are now while stocks last. I am putting an order in tomorrow. Yeah, it should be tomorrow. If not, it'll be Friday morning. So if you want to add to it and collect from me to save on shipping, you're welcome to. Just let me know. I will put a copy of the last chance and the retirement list up. There's a retirement list and then there's a carrying over list. So I'll put both of them up for you. So if you want anything, let me know. Obviously, you don't need to wait. You don't need to put it in with my order if you've got something. If you've got an order of, dare I say, because it's coming up to Christmas, but $300, don't put it through me. Put it through yourself, because you'll get hostess benefits from that. So we'll get 10% of whatever you purchase. That doesn't include your shipping though, so your shipping's on top of that. All right, so the new catalogue, in that excitement, the catalogue's finishing, but there's a new one coming out on the 4th of January. So if you don't have a demonstrator, aren't a demonstrator, would like a catalogue, please let me know, and once I have them in my hands, I will send them out to you. So that you can have a look, and hopefully by then we will be able to start having in-person classes, and we'll be able to do some cool fun stuff together. All right, I will let you go. I'm going to go have my dinner and chill out on the couch. My husband's probably fallen asleep now, and I will see you. That is a really good reason to get Moscato, Andrea. Really good reason. All right, cool, Lisa. Thank you. I'll put her down. I'll make sure I order enough one for her. Yeah, very good reason to have Moscato. Not that you need a reason, but not getting stung is a very good reason. Yeah, I like that. Well, you guys are quite close together, aren't you? You could just like share over the fence, have a chat, just stay away from the bees. All right, ladies, I'm going to head off now. Thank you very much for sticking with me and for your concern. Thank you in advance for taking part in the challenge and having a go and creating some cards. Don't forget to send the cards that you're making. Everybody that I know appreciates handmade cards, so I'm sure the people that you would give them to, same street and same work, so easy. You probably can't have Moscato at work, but I'm sure you could have it as a neighborhood evening party. Would be quite nice. All right, thank you, ladies. I will see you on Sunday at 7:30. I'll remember this time. Sunday at 7:30, and I have got a card ready to go. We're going to do the masking technique. So I will show you how to do that with the dragonfly stamps. Alrighty? Okay, see you later. Thanks again. Bye.